Good evening, Lake Orion. Well, it's a cold, snowy day in March. We're heading to April soon. I
Track
hope this
already
is April
started.
Fool. I hope this is not April Fool's. I'm your host, and I am a Taormina. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Between Taorminas here on ONTV. Sammy, how you doing?
Just got on my first day of track practice.
Of
course, coaching a powerhouse team at the middle school in Lake Orion, the best in the world, Scripps Middle School.
And why do we have a blank chair?
I have no idea.
Okay. Well, let's get to the topics tonight. Let's talk about the NCAA Tournament. Lots of wacky upsets this weekend. Lots of shockers that happened. A shocker. Also, a number one seed is out. A couple 3 seeds are out. What's your take about the whole NCAA tournament so far?
It's wacky because you got to look at it here. I mean, nobody thought Mercer would go in and beat Duke the way they did. You know what's also shocking is 2 of the freshman Fab 3 are eliminated. Jabari Parker, Andrew Wiggins. Those 2 guys are gone out of the tournament. You know, Kentucky almost was eliminated yesterday. You know, they had Ruben Randall. Yet they're still in. They play Louisville next. Louisville's ticked off. You know, you think about it. That Midwest region's still loaded.
But you look at, has this tournament started to become a point where the freshman talent, the impressive teams that have very impressive underclassmen, are being taken out by teams that have a lot of experience, like a Duke, like a North Dakota State, or like a
Oh, absolutely, because you've seen here,
or like Mercer.
Here's the apocalypse of staying 4 years compared to having to deal with the one and dones. You know, this is why the one and done thing doesn't work. You know, it's because of people like Adam Silva or like Crybaby David Stern, who said the one and done rule makes sense. Problem is, you got basketball players deciding to stay at school, play a 4-year education, you know what I mean, play college basketball, you know what I mean, and they've been here for 4 years. And that's why you see teams like they are right now. They're winning games, like Mercer beating Duke, North Dakota State beating Oklahoma. You know, it's not easy to do.
Do you think that there's more parity between the mid-major schools and the bigger powers?
Oh, absolutely. Because here's why. I mean, like the mid-major schools are right on top now with the big schools. Oklahoma, of course, losing. I mean, like to North Dakota State. I mean, like it makes a lot of sense. There's so much parity in college basketball these days that any team can be beat on any given day.
Let's take a look at both Michigan State and Michigan. Both teams are in the Sweet 16. Michigan State, or we went to Michigan first or Michigan State?
Michigan State.
Okay, Michigan State had to go through. They beat up Delaware pretty good, thanks to Adrian Payne's 41 points, and then also Harvard, Michigan State was leading big. Then Harvard came back. Michigan State played sloppy, took a lead, up 16. I mean, what is Michigan State in trouble going in the Sweet 16 against Virginia?
I don't think so because you know both teams are very good defensively. I just think Michigan State's got too many weapons, especially in the guards, especially with Appling and Harris. Mm-hmm. You know, but I think the key in this game is Denzel Valentine because Virginia really doesn't have a true 3 that can match him. Mm-hmm. And I just think that Michigan State right now, you know, that last 6-minute stretch that game really just told us what Michigan State is. You know what I mean? If they play lazy or somebody matches their intensity, they're going to have problems.
And then what about Michigan? Michigan had to play. They played Wofford and they played Texas.
Man, does their bracket get easier? They play Tennessee next. Tennessee, according to John Beeline, he claims that they're big and physical. You played Tennessee.
They are big and physical. I know.
You played Tennessee. You beat Tennessee.
Yeah, I did.
You know, I think Michigan will beat Tennessee, but I think they're going to get eliminated in the Elite Eight.
Who do you think eliminates? Louisville. You think Louisville eliminates them?
Again.
You think that what's your take about Dayton becoming the quote Cinderella of during Sweet 16?
You know what,
Beating Ohio State, then beating Syracuse in New York. Syracuse never loses in New York.
You know what, Dayton? It's always huge for them that they're like the major darlings of this tournament. You know, but I just think Dayton does play the 10 seed. I gotta figure out who that 10 seed.
Dayton
is.
plays Stanford.
Stanford, yeah. But I just think if you look at Dayton, you know what I mean. Their run might continue to be late. I think Stanford's vulnerable. You know, and then I think Florida knocks them out handily.
You think Florida knocks them out?
Mm-hmm.
So right now, your Final Four is still in.
Yep.
Florida, Arizona, Michigan.
Nope. Florida, Michigan State, Wisconsin, and
no, I thought you had Arizona.
no, I didn't have. I had Wisconsin, and
I'll have to check your bracket.
Yeah, it's Florida, Michigan State. Oh yeah, Louisville. That's the last one. It's still in there. Still got intact.
All right. So going forward, what do you see going into, obviously, Indianapolis, Michigan is very familiar with Indianapolis.
I like Louisville in that one. Memphis is Florida. New York City, Michigan State, because they played at MSG. They played Georgetown earlier in the year.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's the other one at?
It's in Anaheim.
Anaheim, I'm going with Wisconsin over Arizona.
Now, we had a chance to check over Ian Weatherspoon's bracket, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing about Ian Weatherspoon's bracket, he had 2 Final Four teams. He had UMass in the national championship game. And then his Final Four, he had
That guy's stupid.
Why?
He's stupid. Why would you pick UMass to go in the national championship game? That guy is a complete moron in his own right. I mean, look at it. Why would you pick UMass to go to the national championship game? Why? They're terrible. They're horrible. That guy needs help.
He had Crichton as well.
Doug McDermott got killed by Baylor. Why didn't he go meet a bear crawl in Waco, Texas?
He needs to meet. He certainly needs to meet more bears in Waco.
Yes, and then he needs to go to Fort Wayne, Indiana, and visit them.
Oh, good grief! He needs to visit that elephant in Fort Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
But nonetheless, a quick question, real quick, about North Dakota State. What do you think about their run?
Nice run. The Bison had a really nice run. Beat Oklahoma. Big win of the year for Saul Phillips.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, they had a chance to win the San Diego State game, but it didn't happen.
No.
Nope.
So going in, other than Dayton being the most impressive team in the tournament, anybody that this looked, other than Syracuse going out by Dayton and everything like that, anything that really it's not a really surprising. Dayton's the only mid-major team in.
No. I mean, Stanford beating Kansas, that was a shocker.
Yes, it was. All right, well, when we come back, ladies and gentlemen, we're probably going to have Ian Weatherspoon return here on Between Taorminas on ONTV.
Hey, welcome to Between Taorminas. Now the show can get back on the tracks.
Boo!
I heard you. I was tuning in my car and heard you guys talking about the brackets.
Yeah, your bracket's looking beautiful.
Looking beautiful.
I lead right
late,
now.
All right, I feel I was tired. All right.
I lead right now.
You lead?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, by how much?
1 point.
Over who?
Me and a friend of ours.
Who's a friend? Don't I know?
Mrs. Margaret Varespi. Miss Margaret Varespi.
Oh, Margaret.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to her. Great lady.
She's a good Tigers fan. and I think we need to talk about the Tigers, don't we?
Hey, they made a good trade yesterday for you.
Oh yeah,
Trade
who's that?
Alex Gonzalez
Yeah.
for Steve Lumber.
How old is that guy now?
37 years old.
Oh, okay.
He's a good guy for you.
He's a good guy.
For you.
Is he not on your team anymore?
Shortstop. Speaking of that, Iglesias. What do you think?
You're nice and close today. I like that. All right. What do I think of what?
He's out for half the year.
Maybe
Fourth
more.
of the year, maybe more.
Maybe more.
What's your take on it, Ian?
My take is, I'm a huge Tigers fan,
Yeah.
and I'm scared because I made a prediction about this team.
Yes.
But I'm most scared of spending the summer with this idiot because it's going to be doom and gloom city.
Yep, they're doomed.
They're
They're
doomed.
doomed.
They're doomed, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Because Kansas City and Cleveland.
Oh my God.
Ian Witherspoon will be on the Kansas City Royals and Cleveland Indian bandwagon before the season, mid-season.
By mid-season, huh?
By mid-season.
Going to take my lifelong passion for the Tigers and throw it in the dumpster. And
Yep, the Tigers will be third place in the AL Central.
You would like that, wouldn't you?
I like when anything bad happens to you with the exception, but this is the Tigers, so this isn't good. Yeah.
Well, it's good for this White Sox fan.
I'm a Chicago fan.
Yeah,
I'm a Texas fan.
You're a Rangers fan?
I'm a Texas fan.
Rangers fan?
Yep. Of course, they
Oh
got
my
Prince
God.
Fielder in the trade.
Oh my God.
I just think that, unfortunately they missed Jerkison Probar's going to be out 10 weeks.
What's going on with Felice?
I've been hearing that they could put him back. They could put him at
What's he doing? Is he hurt?
I do not know.
I haven't heard his
Now,
name in a
did
while.
the Tigers lose one of their pitchers recently to Tommy John's?
Bruce Rondon.
Rondon.
The Rondon zone is closed.
Yep.
He's gone
And
for the year.
that means their bullpen is vulnerable. You
So
got Jabba Chamberlain in the 8th inning. Isn't that great? Jabba Chamberlain.
I feel like this is a New York Yankees type of.
Why?
With Jabba coming here,
That's terrible. I hate that guy.
it's just like
I don't
New
hate
York.
him, but it's sad. I don't like him.
Brad Ausmus might be destroying his team.
He didn't do the. It was Dave Dombrowski. He didn't make the moves necessary, right? I mean, the season hasn't started yet.
He's going to become the scapegoat.
Maybe.
He will.
Maybe.
He will.
Depends on how he manages the
Depends
game.
how he does it. But, I mean, right now, if the Tigers struggle, he's going to be the scapegoat.
So do you think it's a strength to have a new manager or a weakness with this team?
Weakness. Because,
course you do.
Of course.
Right.
Because
Why?
here's why. Because, they had Jim Leland, of course, was a motivator. Brad Ausmus is not a motivator.
Why?
Why?
He is not a motivator.
If
Because
the team had women on it, he would be.
he is not a motivator. And besides, he might get Miguel Cabrera to drink again.
What? Why?
Why?
Gosh, here's why. He's dating women.
What?
What?
Who is?
Brad Ausmus.
As opposed
He's
to what?
married, isn't he? He's married.
I don't
He's
know.
married. I mean,
And then, of course, here's why. Brad Ausmus is going to destroy that team because he's going to do something stupid, take Justin Verlander, Max Scherzer, both
Put him
out,
at shortstop?
maybe.
Yeah, okay.
okay.
And then, of course, they got no shortstop virtually. And
Alex Gonzalez.
then Alex Gonzalez, all he did was...
You just praised the guy a few minutes ago. Now you're dating at him?
All he did in 2001 World
He's a World Series
NLCS.
champion.
2001.
All he did was he dropped the baseball.
No.
2001.
He was the guy that dropped the ball?
Yeah.
No.
Why?
No, he wasn't.
When the Cubs?
He wasn't on the Cubs. He was on the Marlins. He won the World Series.
But still,
was in the-
2001. Do the math.
Wasn't that 03 when the Marlins
03,
won?
Sorry. Yep.
Okay. He was in the Bartman game, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's nice.
He's 37 years old. He's too old.
So they didn't do what you wanted them to do. They didn't sign Steven Drew.
Nope.
Good.
Nope. But they
To
did.
be honest with you, I don't think they did what I wanted them to do either, which
What's
was
that?
go into the farm system, develop a young guy who could be a shortstop for the future.
They might still have to do that. Well, that's the problem. Your shortstop of the future is hurt. Iglesias is the future. He's only 24.
I understand injuries happen, but why did he do something stupid like this?
Wanted to play
Shin
through it. He thought it was just shin splints, I guess. So when your track kids complain to you about shin splints, you might not tell them to get back in there anymore, huh?
We all know who Ian Witherspoon idolizes.
All right. Let's
Coco
just
Crisp.
easy.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
But how much of this will impact the Tigers?
What do you
What?
think? Huge.
How much will what? The whole off season?
The whole
It's been a
injury
dumpster
situation.
fire.
Yeah.
You take the whole thing and throw it out back. It's been terrible.
I know it's been terrible, but do you think that this will impact the Tigers going forward? Yes, because Cleveland can't say you got better this year.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't. What have they done? What have they done?
Cleveland made some interesting moves.
They got They got Axford
Yep.
for the bullpen.
Yep.
He's all right.
Yeah. Kansas City made some good moves.
What? Omar Infante?
Omar Infante's a good move for
He's
them.
pretty good. What else they do?
And then of course you got to look at here with Kansas City. Their pitching's going to be much better. Their
Who?
hitting will be better.
Who pitches? They have a good bullpen.
Yeah, the bullpen's very lethal.
Yeah.
That's
So
why
what?
That's why they're going to win games.
They gonna pitch the whole game? What are you dropping?
That's why they're going to win games.
All right, fine. Listen, guys. It's been an unfolding thing. You know what I mean? Starting with Fielder gone, Fisher gone,
That was a
Infante
bad
gone,
trade for
Benoit gone. They didn't pick up the option on Varys. They got Jabba Chamberlain, Bruce Rondon. He's gone.
Mm-hmm.
It's scary. We're 1 week away. We're 1 week away from playing your team, the Royals.
It's going to be cold. Kansas City's going to win the AL Central this year.
Okay, by how many games?
Yeah, well, how many games? 5 games.
By five games.
5 games.
Cleveland's in second.
Cleveland second? Cleveland being second, Tigers being third.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Because Brad Austin's going to tear that team like Flip Saunders did the Detroit Pistons.
They still went to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Eastern Conference Finals. Yeah, but still, he's going to ruin that team.
Are you drunk?
Not
Were you
drunk.
drinking?
Not drunk. Not drinking.
All right. I don't know. I'm wondering.
Nope. But don't worry, Kansas City win the Central. 2's Cleveland, 3's the Kitties.
All right. There's one more topic we didn't discuss with the Tigers. Happened today. Yesterday. Scherzer's contract not extended. He'll be a free agent after this year.
I think it's a mistake.
That's a mistake?
Yes.
On whose part?
Move. I think it's a mistake
Tigers
on the
offered him.
Tigers' part.
Not enough.
Good
They didn't
move
offer
by-
him enough.
Good move by Scott. Good move by Max Scherzer to reject the contract.
Man. When the Tigers win the World Series, you're not allowed at the parade. I'm just telling you that right now.
Okay.
Okay?
That's fine.
Good.
They won't win the World Series.
All right. You can go down to the Cleveland barbecue down there,
Or
or Kansas City, whatever.
What about Chicago?
Yeah, okay. Anyways, so Max is going to go to free agency.
I think he's
For the
going to
most
test
part.
the waters, but ultimately he'll end up being a Tiger.
You think he's going to come back?
Yes. I think he'll be a New York Yankee.
I got to agree with you on that one. New York, Chicago, one of the LA teams. Somebody's going to pay him almost $30 million a year, especially the only good thing for the Tigers in this case is if he's pitching like he did last year, and the Tigers have a Cy Young candidate, right? But also they have a trade chip. If they're that pathetic and they need to trade somebody at the deadline, they're out of it, they can get some handsome rewards back from that, right?
But what if Scherzer struggles?
If Scherzer struggles, he hurt himself. He'll still get paid, but he won't make crazy amounts.
We'll make Verlander money.
He won't make Verlander money, not on this team. All right?
Right.
Fair enough?
Yep. Fair.
Sammy, you've gone quiet.
Yep.
Okay. Time for the next segment? All right, when we come back, we're going to talk about something.
Hi, this is Sean Belligeum from Fox 2 and State Champs, and when I am in Lake Orion, I do not miss Between Taorminas. You want to know what's going on locally? How about that Lake Orion hockey team? They've got quite the program going. Go check out Between Taorminas.
Hey, Sammy, Anthony, and Ian, this is Dan Miller from Fox 2 News and the voice of the Detroit Lions. Congratulations on 2 years. A lot of shows don't make it that long, but you guys are obviously doing the right thing, so way to go. Keep it going. Keep doing what you do, and we look forward to talking to you again next year when you hit another anniversary. Until then, we'll talk to you soon.
Welcome back to Between Taorminas here on ONTV, and it's my pleasure to introduce another topic that we all really love to discuss, and that is the Detroit Red Wings.
Nope. Nope.
Why? What? What's wrong, Sam?
He's in the playoffs.
Yeah?
I'm right now eliminated.
Where are the Wings?
point.
Where are the Wings? Are they in the playoffs? Oh my God, they're in the playoffs, aren't they? Wow. They beat Pittsburgh. They beat Toronto. They beat the Wild. And they lost to the Wild, but they got a point.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, thanks for
what?
losing to the Wild.
Thanks for playing hockey in Dallas, you bum.
You be
Why don't
quiet.
you go to a rodeo?
You be quiet.
Yeah.
Thanks for losing to the Wild.
No problem. We got a point out of the deal. You look happy.
I'm still in the playoffs.
You coming out as a Wings fan today or what?
No, I'm still
Oh.
in the playoffs.
Oh,
You know
okay.
why? Simple. Because my Avalanche are just simply way better than the Wings will ever be, and then they're better than the Stars. Enough said. I'm watching you two bicker and fight like you two are like little pony puff princesses.
I will make the playoffs. You just watch.
Okay.
Okay, I will catch Phoenix and make the playoffs.
Oh, okay.
You will be hitting the golf course.
Personally, I might be, but the Wings will be
Toronto
playing.
Maple Leafs will make the last playoff spot, and they'll be hitting the golf course.
The Toronto Maple Leafs
They're still
are
in.
in the last playoff spot. The Wings are ahead of them, my friend.
What about the Philadelphia Flyers? What about the Washington Capitals?
Bums on
Don't count
bums.
them out. Don't count them out.
Oh, you know.
If you said that in front of, if you said that about the Flyers in front of Coach Ceramic, he would be mean to you.
Is he from Philly?
He loves the Flyers.
Why?
He's a big-time hockey fan of Philadelphia.
Why?
You should see the
Does
light.
he like the Eagles?
He's a big Philadelphia fan.
That's disturbing. So, Wings, you got anything for me?
They're dead.
Other than that?
They're dead. They're
Something
finished.
new? It's an old bit.
They're dead.
Get new
They're
material.
Dead. They're dead.
No, they're not.
They're a
dead.
joke.
Yeah,
They're a
the
joke of the city of Detroit.
Well, no.
Other than the fact, all right, here's my point. Other than the fact that they're sad for the youth of America and for kids everywhere, the Wings, honestly, right now are playing. If they play the way they're playing, they're going to be a very dangerous team come playoffs. You look at they might be playing Pittsburgh first. That's a dangerous matchup, especially if Datsuk and Zetterberg come back. I mean, my goodness, that's going to be a dangerous, scary team in the first round of the playoffs.
That's why Detroit ain't going to make the playoffs. Is because Datsuk's hurt, Zetterberg's hurt. This is versus the Grand Rapids Griffins.
But Tater and
they're doing pretty
Nyquist are
good.
doing extremely well. You might want to look at getting rid of Datsuk and Zetterberg for Tater and Nyquist. Tatar, excuse me.
No, they can all play together. You know, I got to see Nyquist play live last night at the Joe, and it was awesome. He's fast, great shot. Hottest scorer in the NHL since mid-January.
Rough.
You know what's scary is a team that has to win out. They're scary in the playoffs. That's what the Wings are right now.
Stars
They're
the
scary.
same thing right now. They're two back. They play Phoenix last game of the year. In Phoenix. Stars
How many people are going to be at that game? 7?
There'll be a lot of people.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Hey, you know, we can just keep going, man.
Let's go to
Let's do
call-outs.
All right, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
man, your mic's up.
Oh, whatever. All right, ladies and gentlemen. My call out today involves a person who actually, you know, when you look at the history of shot put coaching, this one
Why?
this one Lake Orion school just doesn't seem to get it right.
County champs.
Coach Z.
Oh!
Look
Look,
how heavy that guy
At the
is.
same time, you know,
Wow.
let's use the story of Nick Sally, a young man that threw 42 feet for you, but yet at the same time, he kind of struggled a little bit. Not his fault. You just put him in other events. At the same time, you know, you should have gave your shot put coach a chance to coach him a little bit better. You should have let your shot put coach give them more time. Instead, you focus more on the running and the relays and the distance events. You don't focus on field events. You need to do a better job at that. Coach Z, I know you can do better at that, but you have to give your other field event coaches a chance to shine, especially that shot put coach of theirs. Maybe you'll be a success in shot put one day. You just got to give them time.
Interesting. County champs.
Go
ahead, Sam.
He can talk about winning county champs, but bottom line is that he'll never win the big one in shot put unless he focuses on shot put.
Well, here's my call out here.
We'll see.
I was watching the Stanford-Kansas game yesterday on TV, and they show this picture of a little kid just crying in tears. I'm going to call him out. Why? Here's why.
Whoa,
Why are you doing this on TV? Why? Why? Did the CBS had a love story for you? This is not Taylor Swift. This is Andrew Wiggins' team. This is Candace who lost. This is Rock Chalk Jayhawk. This isn't the Crying Channel. Who are you? Who are you, little kid? You look like you're devastated, and yet they still had a chance to win the game. Why? Why? This little kid. What is it? This little kid is just showing tears of disbelief. This is terrible. What are we teaching the youth of America? What are we teaching the youth of Canada? We know these two are Canadians.
They let you coach kids?
Yeah, they let you coach. Yeah. How could
How?
you? How?
Who authorized that?
Yeah, who authorized that?
Yeah.
How?
Oh, my
How
God.
could you do that to a little kid?
You're
He had nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong. CBS should be ashamed of themselves for airing that little kid. It's not the little kid's fault. He's being passionate about cheering for his team.
And you're yelling at him.
You're yelling at him. What type
He's
of
probably
man
crying
are you?
more now.
Why? What
'Cause
type of man are you?
You're a scary man yelling at him on national TV. Yeah.
He deserves that. What?
Is this
No
how you,
little kid deserves that.
is that how you treat your kids when they
That's
don't
how
throw
you
very
treat
far?
your kids. Nope.
You don't yell at them like that?
Uh-uh.
Oh, good, because
My kids are
I don't know.
my kids are a hard-working team at Scripps Middle School.
oh
The
yeah.
best middle school in the world.
Mm.
Well, let's see. You have a county championship to prove that.
Yep.
He has the capability of being
Well, technically three.
a decent shot put team, but had they not been given the time. And I've been the most consistent shot put power in Lake Orion middle schools, and that is the truth. You can't lie, can't deny that. Yeah, both of you know it. You just be quiet about it. Yes, 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 yes.
There's a certain point in this show where it just goes off the tracks, you know? Just off the railing. I think we hit that mark.
Yep.
So, I think we'll call it a night. You got anything else to say?
Nope.
You done yelling at kids?
No,
You want to yell at some grandmothers?
Why would I yell at grandmother?
Why are you yelling at kids?
Come on.
Yeah, you come on. All right, what do you got to say?
That little kid.
All
kid
right.
Oh.
Do you got anything else to say, Anthony? Something relevant?
I already said what I have to say.
Okay. Good night.